Hello, hello, hello. This is Laura V with Laura V Studio in the Awakened Soul container. And I'm here today with in the invocation for day one of the 28 days of invocation practice for the month of April. Woo-hoo! Happy April. Happy Fool's Day. My daughter's birthday, so it's a special day in my house. But it's even more special now that it is the launch of the 28 days for the month of April. Woohoo! All right, so let's get started. So we're going back to the basics, meaning we're going to look at the basic invocations that Benjamin teaches and really feel solid with them so that you can build a regular spiritual practice that really works for you. And so we start with embodied awakening. That's where it starts. I'm going to give you the invocation and guide you through it, and I'm going to tell you a little story. So I don't want to waste your time. So here we go. So close your eyes. Feel your energy. All right. Here's the invocation. Repeat after me. Maximum embodied that serves highest. Then you relax. It's gentle. It's not like this wall of energy. It's like he said, it's like rain, raindrops. So it's like little bits of energy filtering through my body, I guess. It feels good. And you can ask your higher self and guides to give you. For me, it's a yawn or a sigh, or a yawn followed by a sigh. That works. Saying, okay, we're done. And then I can feel the energy is active. So then you open your eyes. And the way to check to see if you are in embodied awakening, four things will be true. There's no mental chatter, no challenging emotions, peaceful and calm, and it's all effortless. And for me, I just feel energy all through my body, like down to my feet. For the longest time, my energy stopped at my pelvis, and there wasn't anything I liked to feet. But ever since I started this practice, they've gotten down there. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention because to this morning, so I forgot. If you're experiencing any tension or resistance, or if you want to like, I didn't really feel anything, two things. Here are two tips to help. One, if you're feeling resistance or tension, notice it, give it a little bit of attention, and then take a deep, relaxed breath. Chest and expansive, and then on the exhale, release. Just like you do with a stretch. You know how if you want to get a little stretch, take that breath, stretch, so that allows the tension and resistance to flow out, and then have yourself right on its tail to fill that space. It's really fun. Okay, so that's number one. Do that as many times as you need to. Because, like, if you've got an injury, like, let's say you're feeling tension in your shoulders and something's going on in your hip and something's going on in your knee, then you're going to want to do those releases in each place to help a higher self get through. So that's tip number one. Tip number two, Yeah, well, okay. I'm going to tell you this as a caveat, which is why the healing invocation is so. A lot of the reason people can't feel energy is because they have healing that needs to happen. I felt kind of numb, and it was like a I don't know how to explain it. Okay, so I played bassoon, and to make this to mute the sound of an instrument, a trumpet, bassoon, but particularly a bassoon, you have to make this felt roll and put it in the bell. So that's what it feels like. It's like I'm filled up with fluff that's just kind of muting everything. Okay. The healing invocation, right? So the more you heal, the more you're going to heal. However, along the way, you can ask this as often as you need to because your awareness can increase constantly. So this isn't a one-time thing. And don't think like you're behind or you're asking too much or anything. No, 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 no. They want you. They want you to be engaged in this. They want you to ask. They want you to ask for help because they're so willing to give it to you. Okay. Because it serves everyone. The more you ask for help, the more progress everyone can make and the more success you will have in fulfilling the mission on this earth. So don't be afraid to ask. But the second thing to do is maximum awareness of the energies right now. Yeah, and as soon as I do that, I start feeling energy in my body. That will help you feel it. Okay, so release resistance with breath. Ask for increased awareness of the energies, and please do the healing invocation at least once a day, not more than twice. If you do it constantly, that does not do you any good. It's going to hurt rather than help. But 2 days, two times a day with some time in between for the body to process the energy process. You want at least five, eight is better hours in between. So like morning and bedtime are the two times to do a healing invocation. They're really the most effective times to do it because morning you're healing whatever was being processed at night, and you're setting yourself up for the day. At nighttime, you're clearing all the stuff that that got that got attached over during the day. So that's why I recommend those two times a day. Yes. So there's that. Yes. So that's going to help you feel embodied awakening. You will experience more of the benefits of it. So what are the benefits? There are a lot actually. Feeling peaceful and calm is really nice. Uh, Fighting those chatter mind, it's really nice. Not feeling distressed is great. These are all good things. And the more you embody your higher self, the less the human is going to affect you. The human experience will just get better and better. You'll feel lighter. It'll be easier to handle things. It'll be easier to do everyday things and do them with more joy, appreciation, love, passion. Because the qualities of your higher self is a being of love. So there's lots of compassion there. Peace. There's calm. There's joy. Actually. There's a sense of, hey, I got this. Nothing can phase me. It's nice to have that in your corner. You form a partnership with your higher self because your higher self created you to do this human thing, to experience this human experience. And so she needs you. Your higher self needs you. And you need your higher self. You're one. You're all of you together is you. So the more you embody your higher self, the more you complete you are and feel. And honestly, your higher self's pure. You're just inviting it in more to your conscious awareness, and it just makes things better. But don't take my word for it. It just take these 28 days. Do two things every day: embodied awakening and healing. We're going to do the healing invocation next week, but as a little taster, it's maximum healing that serves highest good. It's really easy. Maximum healing that serves highest good. Do those two things for 28 days and see what things look like. But yeah, that's my invitation to you. Do those two things every day as consistently as you possibly can. And in 28 days, one more thing. It is so easy to forget because life throws a lot of stuff at us. So I don't remember 2 days ago very well. I remember the highlights, but there's a lot of it that I don't remember. So it's really important to record things. You can do it 3 ways. Use a voice recording and just record every day your reflections, your energy experience. Just try to record it verbally. 2, use a notes app and type it. 3, get a notebook or download the invocation journal. But write stuff down. Write down the invocations you're using, write down what you're experiencing with the energy. And then at the end of the day, reflect back and say, hey, what did I notice today that was different? What was my day like today? It's different than it was yesterday. Or, just, yeah, because then at the end of the 28 days, you're going to see the progress. You're going to see what happened. You're going to have this document full of evidence of all of the energy work you've done and how it impacted you. And that is so important. So, at the very least, you can say, how am I feeling on a scale of 1 to 10 today? Am I feeling, where am I on the scale for peace? I'll do that. I will create a little assessment thing so that all you have to do is write down a number and it'll be 5 things to measure each day. I'll make that and send it along. I'll put a link in this description and I'll put it in. But yes, I'll make you assessments so it's easier to document how you're doing. Cool. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Oh, I was going to tell you a little story, and I am. So another reason why being embodied awakening is important. When I had an astrology session last August with Benjamin, I was not in a good place. I was really struggling with trauma symptoms. It got really, really bad. It was not. And so he asked me, he said, do you have a consistent way to get into embodied awakening? No. I've been working with my higher self for 3 or 4 years now, but I can't say that I have any consistent. It's like, well, what about the embodied awakening invocation? It doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. He's like, would you be willing to try it with me? Absolutely. I was hoping I could get the chance for him to see what's going on, to tell me what is going on, So I did. He's like, oh, you've got resistance. I didn't know it was there. But as soon as he told me, I could feel it. It was in my heart space. So he's like, okay, sit with it, be with it, and now go back to 0. I'll never go. Like, in my head, like, how the heck did I go back to 0? The higher self said, take a deep breath and so that's what I teach people now all the time because I had no idea, and it's really easy and it works. So that's why I teach people that. But yeah, and the reason I needed to be consistently in embodied awakening, it was so that my parts wouldn't take over and make my life miserable, because my wounded parts were in a lot of pain and they were trying to express it and in all kinds of ways. And he's like, yeah, you've got to be an embodied awakening if you want to live, basically, because we were ready to check out. And it was like, so it was imperative for me that I be an embodied awakening, right, as consistently as I possibly could. and I was a mess. And he helped me with some healing invocations. I'll tell you exactly what we did in our first session. Healing invocations. Literally just maximum healing that serves highest good. And then my higher self and my guides did all the rest. It was that and IFS. That was it. Just a healing. So the healing invocation is a powerful thing. It's a powerful I like to play with invocations. I like to play with energy, so I make up all kinds of invocations. But really, you can get so much done with just embodied awakening and invocation. That's why he teaches those two things. And they're simple and they're easy, and use them and see how they impact you. See what they do for you. So that's my invitation for you. Thank you so much for being with me on this journey. I promise you stay with me. You will notice something by the end of the month. I promise you. But I will get that assessment so that, because I get it, you're busy and writing or recording every day could be a bit overwhelming. But I think if I give you 5 things from 0 to 10, where are you on a scale? That's something I hope that you could do consistently through the 28 days because you will notice a difference. But it's really important that you notice and record it. It is. So let's have fun and let's have a fantastic April and see where we end up at the end of the month. All right. See you later. Bye.